It happened again, folks. Bernie says something extremely obvious. Extremely. Not even extremely. I mean, I was going to say intelligent, but I mean, it's not even really extremely intelligent because almost anyone can come up with this kind of stuff. So here we have Bernard Sanders talking about sexism. This is, I think, maybe the only time he's actually directly, officially responded. So let's watch this, and then I am going to do a cringe compilation.
For not on their gender, not on their sexuality, not on their race.
I guess just one more question on this. Do you think that
female
candidates have a different experience running for president than you? And do you think that gender is still an obstacle for female politicians?
Look, the answer is yes, but I think everybody has their own sets of problems. All right, I'm 78 years of age. That's a problem. There are a lot of people who say, well, I like Bernie. He's a nice guy, but he's 78 years of age. All right, so we have to argue, please look at the totality of who I am. If you're looking at Buttigieg, he's a young guy, and people will say, well, he's too young to be president. You look at this one, she's a woman. Look at this. So everybody, brings some negatives, if you like. I would just hope very much that the American people look at the totality of a candidate, not at their gender, not at their sexuality, not at their age, but at everything. And, nobody is perfect. There ain't no perfect candidate out there. And all of us have got to do the best. What does that candidate stand for? What is the life record of that campaign? One of the advantages...
Basically what he's saying is there are people that say, like, for example, I know someone who says a woman can't be president. I don't like women in charge. I think women are too emotional, they're irrational, and they can't be president. Does that mean that's okay? No. But does that mean that that person doesn't exist? Just like, that's the thing with these people that are trying to claim Bernard as a sexist for pointing out factual information. It's so bizarre because you have the Hillary campaign, the Hillary, Clinton has literally said sexism cost her the election. So how can people worship Hillary Clinton and say, oh, everyone's sexist, toxic masculinity, oh, sexism, Bernie's a sexist, and then all of a sudden when Bernie's like, oh yeah, there are people out there that are sexist and I wish they weren't like that and they should think more about what they say, it's, oh, did you just say being a woman is a negative? Oh, so I'm going to finish this clip. And then there's another clip I want to showcase that's just a follow-up to this follow-up. And then I'm going to look at, some Twitter cringers, like the K-Hive, the Still With Her crowd, that even though they worship Hillary Clinton, somehow when Bernard says the same thing she said, it's automatically a problem because a man said it. So I'm just going to let it play.
Of kind of being old, if I may say so, I have a long record. I've been doing this stuff for decades. I've been, making my fights. Some of you agree with me, some of you don't. But, my record has taken on virtually every special interest out there. I've been doing that for 30 years, standing up for working people. I've probably been on more picket lines than, all of my opponents combined. That's what I do. You talked about Medicare for all. I've been doing this for 25, 30 years or more. All right, so everybody has their advantages. Everybody has their disadvantages. All I would ask of voters, take a look at the totality of the candidacy of the person.
Let's talk a little bit about foreign policy.
Okay, so now clearly that guy is a misogynist. He hates women. Saying you should look at the totality, clearly what that means, it's code speak for I hate women, clearly. So people have been thinking that, and he has a follow-up. So I'm gonna play this real quick, and then we'll get to the goodies.
Please don't play media games. What I just said is that in this country, anyone who doesn't understand that there is a lot of bigotry, there's a lot of sexism, there's a lot of racism. Think about what Barack Obama had to go through. There's a lot of ageism. There is anti-Semitism. There is homophobia. Does anyone doubt that any candidate will not have to deal with those issues? Of course not.
Senator, is it a fair comparison to make?
Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Seriously? So I'm going to look at some tweets, because I saw some good ones here. And, look at this. He's basically saying to vote for him because he's white and male. And then, of course, Matt Binder has a good response. He literally just said he's going to deal with anti-Semitism. And he's going to have to deal with ageism as well. He literally said, I'm old. People don't like me because I'm old. And then, it's so ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm doing it live here, folks. Jesus, what the fuck? Is this real? Like, is this a real post? He's going beyond spreading the sexist myth that women have a harder time getting elected than men due to sexism, when in fact, white male candidates slightly underperform compared to women in POC. He's legitimizing sexism by comparing it to concerns about experience. What? What? What the fuck? Oh my god. Like, seriously, like, what is, like, look at this person. Like, this is a human being, right? Like, this is a thinking, breathing human being. Like, this person woke up this morning, made coffee, like, made an egg sandwich, right, and got to work, and then, like, they walked their dog. Like, this is a literal thinking, breathing human. And yet, somehow, some fucking how, this came out of their fucking fingertips. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Okay. The thing about, like, looking for cringe here is there's a lot of good Bernie bros in here, like, correcting the record. Back in the day, like, during the 2016 campaign, there were a lot less Bernie bros, and it was a lot more cringe. So, I do have to say that is a really good thing. But yeah, there's more. Oh, I'll go back to this one. This one had some good stuff, because this one's been out longer. Nominating Bernie Sanders would be a slap in the face to women and people of color. 66 likes. Look, these are human beings. Democrat, still with her. This person has still with her in their fucking shit. When Hillary Clinton herself came out and said the same thing that Bernard just said. Like, can you fucking imagine this garbage? Like, can you imagine being this person? Like, again, like I'm trying to humanize these people. Like, they wake up in the morning, right? And they just, like, that's what they do. They just go on Twitter and they talk how much they hate the poor people's candidate. Like, seriously, it's fucking ridiculous. It is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I hate this so much. Oh my god, I fucking hate this. Ugh. Let's keep going. Jesus. Oh. What the fuck? Like, never Bernie. Could you imagine being a fucking... What? Oh, is this a Republican? Okay, this might be a Republican. I mean, anyone who's a never Bernier is a Republican regardless, but Jesus Christ. Fuck. Oh, God. This shit's depressing. I'm gonna be honest, this shit's fucking depressing. But again, I'm glad that there's a lot of people just going in there and making fun of people. I try to join in on it. My thing, and again, I'm not trying to advocate for targeted harassment, but like, if you see this shit, you have to just make fun of them. Like, you either make fun of them or like legitimately respond. There are two camps. I prefer mockery. Mockery is way less effort, way more fun. You get a lot more clicks, you get likes from people when you dunk on them, you know what I'm saying? But like, honestly, like, this is a legitimate, like, even though like you don't see that much here in comparison to the Bernie bros going in, right? But like, they're like, the fucking people that are doing this shit is just like absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's so goddamn embarrassing. But I just wanted to like this guy right here. Like, let me look at these tweets. Like, imagine posting this. Like this is a human being. Like, again, like, these are actual people. Like, oh my god. Oh my fuck. Unbelievable. Anyway, subscribe.